welcome. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule. And thanks to your Ms. Lipinski, your creative writing teacher, for letting us do this. It's good to see you all here today. This, for a lot of you, will kind of be your first taste of theater here at Townsend Harris High School. And I'm excited for you to be here. If you are interested in theater beyond this, you can always reach out to me, Mr. Dunbar, and I can kind of show you the ropes. But let me explain a little bit more about what you're about to see. So, this is our fourth now annual Summer Theater Showcase. And basically what happens is we take plays that students wrote over the course of the year in my class, and then we present them for you using students in this program as the actors, as the directors, as the designers. So we basically work together to put this show together for you. Just as another note, in past years we've had 10 plus sessions to put these together. This year we had 5 sessions. So I really can't say enough great things about the students in this session for really coming together and putting on this show for you all. We have 4 brief shows for you. They range anywhere from like 6 to 8 minutes or so. And did you all get programs? Yes, okay, great. So if the programs were folded properly, and I'd say there's like 90% chance you have a properly folded program. The first show you should see when you open up is Withering Waves, followed by Midnight Train, Trees and Flowers, and then Hour Now. So that'll be the order of our shows. You can see who's acting each of the shows in the programs. You can also see the students that wrote them. They all graduated as seniors, but they're really happy to know that their pieces are now being performed. So with all that being said, I'd like to turn it over to the students in the Summer Theater program for our first show entitled Withering Waves. Enjoy.
Even smellier than it was before.
Get off the line if you got nothing left, kid.
Wait, I swear I had more. Please, just give me a sec. It'll show up, I swear.
Insufficient funds.
Wait, it has to be wrong. One more try, please.
Get off the line, kid.
Current balance, 50 memories.
Damn, I thought I had more. Withdraw 50 memories.
Have a great day.
Guess it'll have to be canned food again.
Wait, please, can you spare me anything?
Sorry, kid, I barely got enough for myself.
Please, anything's better than nothing.
Fine, just get up.
Oh, thank you so much.
What's your name, kid?
Sinclair, what about you?
Heathcliff. Here.
Thank you.
Just these.
I see you two are together again.
What?
This always happens. That'll be 10 memories.
What do you mean?
You're always buying for the boy.
But this...
I see. I wish you the best.
Wait, what did she mean by that?
We deposited another batch.
Oh, what am I gonna do now?
It's okay, you have time, kid. Just stop giving up your memories like that. It's gonna catch up to you eventually. It always does.
You should take your own advice.
Oh, I'm sorry. No worries. Should have watched where I was going anyway.
Have a nice day.
You as well. Wait, Heathcliff?
What?
So how have you been, Heath?
Same old, just trying to get by.
I heard about your mom. How's she holding up?
It's not good, Wilson. The medical bills keep piling up, and I'm running out of options.
I hate to bring this up, Heath, but have you considered, you know,
I can't, Wilson. I've already sold half my memories, and I can't bear to give up anymore.
I get it, Heath, but there has to be something we can do. You can't keep carrying this burden alone.
I appreciate your concern, but I've exhausted everything. I don't know what else to do.
You remember we went camping by the lake? Your mom made the best marshmallows. You've given up so many of your memories you can't even remember the good times anymore. This isn't living.
I had no choice, Wilson. I did what I had to do for my mom.
I get it, Heath. What about yourself? What's left if you come selling every piece of your past?
I don't know, Wilson. I just don't know.
You were like a brother to me, Heath. It hurts seeing you like this.
I know, Wilson, but I can't change the past. Sinclair, you're back on the line again?
Oh, Mr. Heathcliff.
What are you doing back here, Sinclair?
I was thinking of selling some more.
Ah. Sinclair, can you do me a favor?
What is it, Mr. Heathcliff?
I'm going to sell all my memories. You can keep a bit of the money, but I'll need you to bring the rest to my mother in the
Wait.
hospital.
All of your memories? But how will you...
Don't worry about me, kid.
All right, Mr. Heathcliff. I'll definitely get it to your mom.
Yes, everything will work out fine.
Confirm memory deletion.
Confirmed.
Mr. Heathcliff! Mr. Heathcliff, no! Mr. Heathcliff! Mr. Heathcliff! Mr. Heathcliff?
Who?
Oh, I must have mistaken you for somebody else.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. If you don't mind me asking, what are you writing there?
Story.
A story?
You can sit if you like.
Oh, are you sure? I don't want to interrupt.
No, that's all right. I'm finished anyway.
If you say so. Well, can I read your story?
Oh, I don't know about that. You seem pretty humored by me writing it. Besides, I'm not so sure anyone should be reading the contents of my journal.
Well, that sounds threatening. Well, what you write?
Anxieties, dream realities, lived experiences. It all gets so jumbled up in there.
Well, I write a lot too. You know, I have to admit, I've seen you sitting here many times, but I've just been too afraid to approach you. You always seem quite absorbed in that notebook.
So I would brought you to this park, Stalker?
I live in that apartment building. Top floor. People watching always sparks inspiration, especially when I have a bad case of writer's block. I've seen you sitting here almost every week for the past month, always dressed in that coat.
So you have been observing me, Stalker. Have I been of good use to your writing aspirations?
Hey, don't flatter yourself. You're one of the hundreds of passerby. But my name is Joe. Now can you tell me yours, mystery woman?
Joe. I know Joe. I married a Joe. You actually look a lot like him.
Is everything all right?
But I won't tell you my name. You'd recognize it immediately. I've been trying to lay low, hence the late night excursions. Have been able to keep my name out of the press.
Oh, well, lucky for you, I live under a rock. Should I be concerned? You're not some serial killer, are you? A celebrity, maybe?
Goodness, no. I do belong to a notable family, though. And, of course, with our family business having been the focal point of this ludicrous expose, anxieties at home have been high. It's been especially hard on my husband. I know it seems silly to take such great precaution, but in the secrecy of the night, I found a sort of sanctuary. Friday nights, when it's usually most difficult to fall asleep, I bring my journal here, and my inner thoughts come to fruition.
You say so much yet so little at the same time, but why Friday nights? Why this park? Why not just write at home?
I can never remember. Being kept awake by my thoughts, I come here, anticipating something or someone will be here to meet me. I see it happening right in front of me so vividly in a vision. But when I arrive, I lose all sense of purpose and direction. There's nothing here for me but an empty park.
The city isn't very safe, though, especially at night. You seem to know your way around, but wouldn't your husband be worried about you being gone so late?
Worried? I can't fathom the thought of him being worried about anything other than business. Public discourse was no doubt hard on him, but he's still at fault. Now I'm left here to suffer the consequences.
Oh, well, sorry to hear that. What?
You look exactly like him.
Your husband?
Yes.
Why do you look so afraid?
Because he's gone.
What do you...
Right. Yes, he's gone. God, I so forget. And it's this place. Something about this park reminds me of him. It's like I can feel his presence. It's overwhelming.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry for your loss.
Don't be.
Did you guys maybe come here often?
Oh my goodness. I have to leave. I have an engagement.
An engagement? Like some sort of errand to attend?
No, not really. More like an errand.
An errand? At this hour?
Yes. Didn't you hear the train? The next one's coming in 10 minutes.
Look, I don't know what that means, mystery woman, but I guess we should both get going. Are you all right?
I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't want to have to end it this way.
Excuse me?
Do you know how many innocent lives you've ruined? Looking out for no one but yourself. And all for the money.
Okay, look, I don't understand.
Vivi? Vivi, what on earth are you doing here again? You can't keep doing this. It's midnight. Have you lost your mind?
Jane, oh thank goodness you're here. The train is supposed to arrive soon.
Vivi, snap out of it. We are having another episode. You know it's not safe. You know it's not safe for you, for us to be outside. They might find us.
But it's Joe, Jane. He's here. We have to.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't understand what just happened. Everything went fine until just a moment ago.
Vivi, that's not Joe. Joe is gone. You don't have to worry about him anymore. Remember? Come with me. We must go. We must get home.
New York murder suspects have been detained by authorities as of last night, 5 months after the murder of 28-year-old Joe Green. The former CEO of Company Green Inc. was suspected to be pushed in front of a train near Fletcher Park. His company was exposed for many malpractices earlier this year, including a major scandal involving child labor and human trafficking. Details about the trial have not yet been released. Authorities say the two suspects are 26-year-old Phoebe Green.
What?
Oh my god, hi Sasha. Hi. I haven't seen you in like, what, 4 months?
It's been 3.
Okay, 3. I haven't seen you in like 3 months.
I guess so.
So, what's been going on with you?
like in general.
In general?
Yeah.
Well, I've been trying to write songs.
Anything good lately?
The key word there was try.
Right. Bit of a sore subject.
Yeah.
You know, I remember.
I don't
a time
want your
when-
advice.
Okay.
I just want to talk about literally anything.
Have you been keeping in touch with Mary and Doris in that group?
Not really.
Have they been trying to keep in touch with you?
I mean, they did call when I first stopped coming to class, but they called less, and it eventually stopped. I don't blame them though. I barely picked up. They tried.
If you say so. I guess I'm not much better than them. Although I do think my letters were a great effort, signing them under your door and everything.
I mean, I do love letters, but if you really wanted to outdo yourself,
What?
you could have mailed it to me, sent it across the campus.
That would have pissed off the mail people.
You wouldn't do that for me?
No, I would. I accept my fate as being the USPS's #1 enemy.
How brave of you.
Thank you.
Don't let your ego get too big.
Wow. Random thought, and this might sound silly, but things feel so
What?
different yet still the same somehow. Like when we were kids.
Actually, I've been thinking about our childhood a lot lately. Like, there was this era where we would bike around our neighborhoods together.
Oh yeah, you had to beg me to go outside every single time.
You were like obsessed with like your books and your homework and whatever nerd stuff you love so much.
You know, I did always like it when I was out with you though.
You better, after all the struggle I went through.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, I should be the one saying sorry. Look at us now.
What do you mean?
I mean, you practically had to drag me out of my apartment just to get me here.
I don't mind.
I guess we're even now.
I guess we are.
Thank you for making the effort.
Yeah, always. Don't get upset at me, and it's okay if you don't want to talk about it. Like, why? What's been going on? Why did you disappear?
I don't know. I just woke up one day and I just couldn't do it anymore.
Couldn't do what anymore?
Everything. I felt like I was a ghost walking around the campus and everybody was looking through me, not at me. I would genuinely feel shaken every time someone would make eye contact with me. It was like everything and everyone mixed into one big thing, and it was like the world versus me. One day I just woke up and I couldn't do it. I couldn't get up and I couldn't make myself leave. So that was it until now.
When did this start?
I feel like it has been lingering with me since I was a kid, but it was just in the background, waiting, and I guess it was done waiting.
Sasha, why didn't you talk to me or anyone?
Well,
I get that it's not that simple. I really do. Just, I don't know. You could have told me. We could have talked about it. I don't think I could help fix it at all, but I could have tried to or just been there.
you sent me letters, you got me out today.
That's not.
You were there more than anyone else was.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
What have you been doing all this time?
I mean, at first, alone, I would have music. I could finally get songs done and just have my life become about it. At first I did write some music. It was horrible, but it felt good. Soon it was like the high wore off, and whenever I sat at my keyboard, my fingers went limp and my throat closed up, and I'm just sitting there, still as anything. It's like paralysis or something. Music for me used to be like when things were good, when I felt content or even happy. I ran to music, I listened to music, I wrote songs about how much I loved the world. I felt like I was the world. When things got worse, music became like therapy. And when I was a kid, there was music constantly in my head. But now it's just all silence.
I think that sometimes you just have to listen to the world. Tell whatever is going on in your head to just shut up and listen. That's where you'll find the music.
There's nothing good on now. It's all boring news.
Honey, I'm sure there's something interesting. Maybe you just went through too fast.
Thanks, Carol, and now on to our 4 p.m. news. Recent studies have shown the success of a new drug developed by the scientists at BioLife. The drug, Genesis, speeds up our tissue regeneration and expands this regeneration to other parts of the body that cannot regrow or heal before. Today is the first release of the drug to the public. You have to register before taking the shot. However, there will be many locations available to you in the upcoming weeks. And up next is...
Is this really true?
I'm not sure. We don't know anything yet.
That's like having superpowers.
It does sound incredible, but no one should live forever.
I'm back home. Grace, come here.
Dad, did you get what I asked for?
Welcome back.
Of course, sweetheart.
Thank you. I'm gonna try this right away.
What did she ask you for this time?
She's interested in dyeing her hair.
Last week she made a mess in our kitchen trying to bake a cake.
I fear this week may be worse in terms of cleaning up.
I hope she goes easy on us.
You know, I saw this while I was picking up that kit for Grace. It's a new shot that they say could revolutionize the human experience, and I thought it might interest you.
I saw this on the news before you came home.
Oh, well, what do you think? We should take it, right? I'm sorry, what did you say?
We're not taking it.
Did you read the article at all? The trials that they're doing are showing remarkable results.
Okay, what if it's not true?
There's no harm in trying it.
There's always another side. We didn't even hear of this BioLife company until a couple of months ago.
It's fine. Besides, I already registered the whole family for it.
You already registered us?
Of course. I love seeing you out there, always pushing yourself to the extreme. I'm so proud of you, but I'm afraid you'll get hurt and you'll never forgive yourself.
I understand that, but we don't have to talk about this right now. We can save this discussion for another time.
Well, Zoe, the thing is,
Yes?
I've already taken the shot.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please, just hear me out. We've always been on the same wavelength. I thought you would agree the moment you heard of this drug.
If everyone could live forever, don't you think life would be too different?
Our lives won't change. We'll be able to do whatever we want, especially you, Zoe.
But they will change.
What if something were to happen to you? How would that hurt the family?
You know, I love Grace, but my career would never be the same. All of this was possible because I felt alive.
You'll still feel alive. It'll still be the same. You'll just have something to fall back on.
You don't understand.
Zoe, I've been by your side for the past 20 years. I know what's best for us.
For us? What about me?
This is for you too.
No one does anything great with something to fall back on.
You've always had me.
This is completely different.
How?
I love rock climbing because of how it makes me feel. Nathan, I live and have been living for the rush. The risk that I feel when I'm up there, with the wind in my hair and the world below me. Every part of it is so dear to me, and you can't expect me to just throw it all away like this.
Can't believe you're prioritizing something like that over Grace and me.
Nothing is more important than you two.
Then choose, Zoe! I told you I've already taken the drug. There's no turning back for me.
Don't say that. There could be a way to reverse it.
What am I supposed to do if you're no longer here? I don't know. I really don't.
We have been through so much together. I don't want that to change. Remember that sweet couple a few blocks away?
Yeah? What about them?
They had this little picnic set up on their porch. The way they looked at each other, laughing like they were in their own world, to age like that gives me hope.
They do look like they've lived life, always smiling.
Exactly, Nathan. I want us to live that same life.
Grace is starting the 5th grade this year. you think it would rob her of life too?
She does have a long way to go.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine her having to talk about this like we are.
Mom, Dad, what do you think?
Honey! Are you sure you did it right?
I mean, I followed the instructions, I guess.
You're definitely making a statement.
Life's too short with boring hair.
Let's just live in this moment. Nothing's more important than what's happening right now.
Yeah, you're right.
Honey, let's get you fixed up.
I can do it myself.
Listen to your mom. It's okay to have someone help. Hey, wait up for me.
Sophia, thank you. All right, so thus concludes our program for today. I hope you enjoyed our shows. I'm gonna ask all the actors, directors, everyone involved in the program to come out and take a bow. Come out, come out, come out. And one to get them all out here.